I like your festive gear
Wait
there.
a minute. Wait a minute. Nachos are overrated?
Dude, nachos are totally overrated.
How so?
Like, you almost never get a great bite with nachos. Normally, it's completely, like, just displaced. Everything makes no sense. And then the nachos get soggy. And then it's kind of just goop. I don't know, man. I'd much
Where are
rather
you
have a
getting your
quesadilla.
nachos from?
Are you making nachos? Are you buying
Yeah.
I mean,
nachos? Are you
I've
is this a Columbus thing where
I
is it
don't
are you
I don't get nachos out or eat them really anymore.
because here's the
So I'm
thing.
kind of stuck at this place where, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out, are
My
you just bad at making nachos?
my thing with nachos is the best way to deal with nachos isn't to go high, it's to go wide, right?
Yes.
You don't need many layers, but you got to make sure
I
each layer is properly hit with everything. That's important.
I that's fine, dude. If Isaac, feel free to make me nachos, dude.
I
Make me the
will. I'd love
nachos
to,
you love.
dude.
And then if I
When we're
like
all
them,
at
I'll say, Isaac,
WrestleMania,
I like
when
your
we're all at
nachos.
WrestleMania and we're drunk, we'll fucking
We'll do
abuse whatever
nachos.
kitchen we're in. We'll
Oh,
make nachos, okay? And we'll be laying on the floor and we'll be like, dude, fuck yeah, bro, these
It's the best
nachos.
nachos.
And we'll literally just be eating kitty litter with corn chips and fucking.
oh no.
Oh yeah, you've got to bring Nate to WrestleMania.
That's loud, huh?
Dude, I Jesus, man, I haven't had a headset on in a couple weeks. I forgot how loud that was. Oh,
It does party.
just brutal.
Gotta kick so much ass.
Hey, what's
Welcome
up,
to Such
everybody?
Good Shoot. Shane, the hot one, Jovan. I'm Isaac. Welcome. We're here to talk about some of the most important things, the hottest topics, the most important hot button issues, the things
It's
that are
fully
really
loaded 98.
turning the world, the gears. Yeah, man, we're talking wrestling. We're talking old pay-per-views that, goddamn, dude, you didn't even
Suck.
know existed because they're so bad. Yeah, I mean, there's some stuff that happened at this one that that is memorable, and usually not for the best reasons. I mean, it's goddamn what a mess.
Yeah.
But what are you guys drinking? Anything? You got anything going on?
I was gonna say, Jovan's on the water tonight.
Oh no,
Shit.
Grey Goose and lemonade.
Ooh,
That is my
shit.
holiday sipper.
All right, hell yeah. Yeah, he promised he was drinking. All right. So Shane, what about you, bud?
I just on a little bit of the classic
heavies.
Bush heavy,
heavy.
you know.
Hell yeah, man. The Bush heavy.
I enjoy a
Can't
heavy
go
Bush.
wrong. Yeah. I get you. I like the light one. I saw that Christmas sweater and I couldn't fucking stop laughing. Oh my god, the one on the back says "Bush light in my veins, Jesus in my heart."
Man, that would have made a great sweater for me.
God damn, dude. Yeah, if I wasn't so fucking broke, dude, I would hit you up with 6 of them, you know. But the next time we'll get you some Jesus in your heart and Bush light in your veins.
Yeah.
Oh, there's blood in my Bush light system. So yeah, I'm drinking.
How was everybody's Christmas, real quick?
Some red tequila.
Ooh.
Yeah, with the strawberry and lime. Christmas, it was good. Spent it with the kiddo and the ex, and you know, he opened a bunch of presents and he had a good time. And now he's in Chicago. So
he's visiting dentist.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, he caught a ride on Santa's sleigh to Chicago.
What's he doing out there? What's going on for the kid?
I don't know, man. I'm not there. He could be doing anything he wants, man. He's probably running them streets.
Oh, I didn't know if there was like a specific
Oh yeah, no,
destination.
him and his mom went out because her sister and stuff were out there. So
The
they're all
kids running
meeting
the
up
streets.
because you got. Yeah, no, I don't know. He just left, man.
He's
Allie's
become a
like,
menace. He's become a menace in Chicago. He's running card games. He's doing numbers. They don't
Yeah,
know what to
dude.
do with this guy.
Well,
he
he
comes
watched.
back with the do-rag on.
Yeah, he got really into Home Alone, and he wanted to have his own Home Alone experience. So he just threw his ass on a plane and sent him to Chicago. So good luck getting home, kid. Hey, man, he's 5 years old. He can figure it out.
Hey, yeah.
He's a big boy now.
You know what happened to me when I was 5 years old? No.
Yeah.
It's a good
All
time to
right.
become a man.
Oh man, so there's been some fun news in the world of wrestling. Like there was a vicious home invasion by a Dominic Mysterio and his mommy Sita, and they went to jail for the weekend.
Yeah,
And
dude,
these motherfuckers, dude, they always fuck this shit up in the dumbest ways.
Mommy.
Like it would have been awesome if, like, I mean, the idea that they waited until the weekend was over to bail him out, like in kayfabe, was great, except for that Monday was a federal holiday and his ass was staying in until Tuesday. And it's like, God damn it, man, you were so close. You were so close. You had it.
That's what did it.
There were no judges working on Monday. What the fuck? I mean, it was funny. The cops were there, and like as soon as he knocked on the door, he's like, "Not this time, not this time." And then all of a sudden, the cops were there. I was like, "Damn, that was fucking on a house full of Latinos, man. That's impressive, bro." I mean, I
Yeah.
get it if it was a white family, but shit, dude. That motherfucker was wearing a lucha mask at Christmas at his father's house.
It's
dude, Ray. You know, Ray Mysterio lives in the mask, though. That's the thing. He doesn't take it off in any circumstance.
No, ever. Mm-hmm. He's never gone without. Yeah, the whole like Dominic showing up and his grandfather like giving him a big hug and shit. I was like, yes. Grandpa doesn't give a fuck. He's like, I'm staying out of your bullshit. It's my boy.
Missed you.
Yeah, it was so goddamn. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. So he got some home invasion charges. I'm sure he's gonna
They'll drop the charges as a Christmas gift.
It's gonna truly jeopardize his WWE career with any luck.
No. Getting arrested doesn't really matter. You can ask Jimmy or Jey Uso.
Or yeah, goddamn, dude. Any of the number of I love
Jeff
like
Hardy.
if you go back and look at all the kayfabe arrests in WWF since Raw started, like Jesus Christ, how many times has like Stephanie McMahon been arrested? And Triple H and Stone Cold got arrested every week.
With Triple H, it was when he and DX were fucking with Umaga. And then Armando Estrada called the cops on Triple H because he had illegal Cuban cigars, like in his bag, and then it got him like escorted out of the building and arrested for the night.
So dumb.
And I was like, God. Yo, what? Like, in what world would this not be Armando's fault? Like,
you're telling me the Cuban guy gave him Cuban cigars illegally?
God damn. Yeah. And the fact that like you would never ever get arrested for having like a few Cubans in your bag. Like there's no world where that would happen.
They're not gonna do anything to you other than maybe try and tax you for Cubans, even if you get caught smuggling them into the country.
God, how would you smuggle a Cuban into the country?
Plenty of ways.
You just got to go through other countries, generally.
I mean, just wrap it up tight enough and believe that they're not going to search it.
It depends how big your asshole is.
Yeah.
There it is.
There it is. It's like that old joke, right? About the guy, he's driving to work and he's going across the bridge and he's speeding because he's a little late. And there's a cop at the end of the bridge with the radar gun. He pulls him over for speeding. He's like, "Why are you in such a hurry?" He's like, "Oh man, I'm a doctor. I'm on my way to see a client. I'm like a plastic surgeon, proctologist." And he's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Well, I'm an asshole stretcher. Stretch assholes, and you put spacers in there, and every few weeks you expand it a little more, and you can get them up to like 6 feet." The cop goes, "What do you do with a 6 foot asshole?" He says, "You give him a radar gun and you put him on the end of a bridge."
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
nice.
because 6 foot. He's an
6 foot
asshole.
tall
Yeah,
asshole.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. You get it?
Shane got it.
So guys, Rock versus Roman.
It's rumored.
WrestleMania. That's the rumor. But if they can't get him, it's Roman versus Cody.
That's what I want.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want Rock versus Roman because like
No.
what's the payoff, right? Either you have Roman win again. I think everybody at this point is ready for him to at least lose one of the belts, if not both.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you can have the dissolution of the bloodline, whatever. I mean, so like if he beats The Rock, cool. I mean, like whatever, that's what should happen. And then if The Rock wins, you waste, Roman's monumentally long title reign that you could use to pay off two different people. Two people could get a mega rub off of it, and then you waste all of that on The Rock.
The Rock.
It's and it reminds me very, very, if that were to happen, it would remind me very, very much of Bill Goldberg being the one to beat Lesnar when he was on that undefeated mega reign in like 2014.
And he beat him in like
beyond.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
With a couple of moves. Yeah. I mean, which was wild, but it was stupid. Yeah, and then the other match we're looking at is well, if it looks
If
like
that
Rollins versus McIntyre, unless Rhodes doesn't face
unless
Reigns.
Rock happens, Rhodes and Rollins.
Yeah, which would be great too, but
Yeah.
yeah.
But I mean, Cody's got what, 3 straight wins on him, so I don't want to see him drop the fucking title match. Yeah,
he can't come back healthy and then lose after winning with no arm and shoulder against him. Like, goddamn.
Yeah.
That was voted match of the year by like Fox or whatever. Fox
fans
Sports.
loved it. Adrenaline in their souls.
It was
half
one
of the
best. I loved it.
I think that the real move is to do 2 nights of Mania, obviously Roman on both nights, dropping one of the belts to Cody and then dropping the other one to Drew. I think that that the payoff for, I mean, because everybody wanted him to win at Clash of the Castle, right? Like
that
everybody, yeah. I mean, and it was huge. I think that's payoff for him, kind of being on the under end of the main event.
But they've screwed Drew McIntyre ever since the COVID time.
Sure.
He's been waiting for a payoff.
I mean, because it's not going to be Sammy, right? Sammy and Kevin will probably beat the Usos for the tag belts at Mania, which is perfect, and I love it. But
yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, no, I mean, honestly, it's tough because, like,
I mean, do you turn Rollins babyface?
McIntyre is the guy, but I mean, honestly, I think it's almost past his time for it. Like, I think with the last couple of years, the way they've dealt with him is like really. It's hard. It's hard to see him pushed into that position at this point. Like he's a solid mid card guy, but I don't know if he's the man anymore.
They missed his man.
Whereas you
guys, he's not mid card at all, though. Like that, I don't think so. At least, I mean,
he's lower top.
Yeah, he's definitely still in the conversation. I mean.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
He's a lot closer to Rollins than I think, like, you're giving him credit for, just as far as position in the company, right?
Yeah, maybe. I guess. I mean, you're probably right. I mean, I'm kind of dumb. I'm not going to argue that I'm not dumb, but yeah, I just my vision of him these days is like he's still like like never got the rub that he should have in the way he should have. You know, like the COVID thing was incredible,
This
and it
COVID
was
one
hard,
was great.
but it was hard because they took it away at the first live crowd, like
They
literally.
did do
But
that.
It happened to be
and,
WrestleMania.
and that was kind of like you went WrestleMania to WrestleMania, and nobody cared. Nobody remembers. Nobody gives a shit.
He didn't ever get his
And
pop.
and after they took it away from him, they didn't really do anything with him for 2 years almost.
Nope.
You know, like it wasn't until like like Clash at the Castle really that they sort of put him in that main event picture, and it didn't. It felt like it was kind of possible just because where they were, but outside of like the location, it didn't really seem like he was the one to do it.
No.
And I don't know, like I would much rather see that rub put on someone like Gunther. Gunther and fucking Rhodes would make great heel and face champions
Yeah.
for the company. And fuck, man, Gunther, Jesus Christ, like the dude's
He's a beast.
yeah.
But I
Takes
mean,
the title off of him.
if the reports are that that Brock specifically asked to work with Gunther are true, that's the match, right? I mean, like that's 100%
totally.
what's 100% what's going to happen because Triple H will realize that Brock being motivated is all the match needs, right? You can put that match on for 10 minutes and they can do what they need to do, move on. It's not going to take up much time. But in order to maximize him winning the title after that, right? That would be like his ultimate, proving match. I mean, why wouldn't you strap the belt again to someone like Drew McIntyre first, have him reign for a month, right? They fucked him enough anyways. Have Gunther take it on the next show.
Have him carry it to SummerSlam.
Make him the transitional champ. He's always a transition guy.
Let Gunther keep carrying the IC.
They've done worse.
Give him till SummerSlam. Let Gunther fucking have his moment at SummerSlam. And then.
Well, I mean, but if he
you're not taking the title off of him, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if he beats Brock at WrestleMania, right? That match will be for the championship, and if he beats Brock for the IC belt, who's gonna beat him for that? Nobody. I think you take the belt off of him before that Mania match.
Yeah,
have him get screwed by Lesnar, right? That's so easy.
Have him collect some belts.
Have Lesnar be the reason why he loses the match.
Yeah,
that starts their feud.
Yeah, and then he just doesn't care that he lost the belt because he wants to kill Lesnar. So, yeah, I think that's the move, Jovan.
And then you can, and then okay. So this is actually a question that I've been wondering. So post Walter, who's the next IC champ?
I mean, with the draft's happening soon, right?
It can be anybody, really.
I have a good one. You're not gonna like it.
I know what mine is, but what do you say?
I think it's gonna be awesome.
I think Miz comes.
They love Miz as the IC champ.
You know who doesn't? You know who doesn't love the Miz though? Like very notoriously, so is Triple H.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Miz is a Grand Slam winner, and he always gets that belt over. So if you're wanting to build the next guy in the mid card, you let him take it off the Miz.
I have a name that's written down. I wrote this, God, a while ago. I want to see Chad Gable get it. I want it to be that work rate belt again. I want it that's what it should be. And Chad Gable's that dude. Chad Gable's incredible in ring.
I keep forgetting he's employed.
I know.
Well,
but every time you see him work,
not gonna happen is that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Oh, I know it's never gonna happen. It's what I want. It's what I want. I'm not predicting anything.
What you really want.
I don't
what do you
know. I
think?
mean, I've got no idea, but for some reason, my head just keeps on saying Sheamus. They're gonna circle back to that, right? They're gonna say, they're gonna have words in the back, and then next week we've got this rematch. You know what I mean? That whatever, and then
What
you
about
pay off the Sheamus push in that way, just a little bit late, but
what
keep
about
it on a popular
Big
guy.
Dick Trevor?
Rakakit does have a little bit of momentum, but he's on SmackDown.
The draft is coming up.
The draft is coming up. Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Man.
Anyway,
He's been
I
a
mean, he's
U.S.
teaming.
champion, hasn't he?
He's teaming with Braun Strowman right now, dude. He's with bigger things. You know what I mean?
the biggest of things.
Yeah, who doesn't like flippy shit? He's notoriously said.
Going
Yeah.
absolutely nowhere.
Anybody know anything about the Mountain Dew match?
No.
What?
The Royal Rumble. There's going to be a pitch black match
Oh yes.
where anything can happen. Yeah, I don't know anything about it. Oh shit. The Demon Finn Balor versus the Brood Edge in a pitch black match. All right.
So it's their lights out version.
I mean, it's a Mountain Dew. It's a Mountain Dew sponsored match.
No, I think they literally mean pitch black. Like
It's gonna be in the dark.
Yeah,
No, it's
I think it's
Mountain.
gonna be.
No, it's the Mountain Dew.
It's not the Mountain Dew. No,
I'm not even joking right now. This is Mountain Dew pitch black sponsored match. I
no, it is
promise.
not.
I can pull
No,
up
it
the
is not.
graphic right now.
So who's
okay?
getting
Pull
him a
that up
Mountain Dew?
because there's no way. There's no chance.
That
this
Mountain
is
Dew is
not-
sponsoring a fight.
Not for fucking pitch black, dog.
I've never tried Mountain Dew Pitch Black though.
It's pretty
Could be
good. I like it. No, I mean I like it, but there's no way Isaac got baited somewhere.
All right, let me just.
Baited.
I can share different ones. You just let me know, and it's good to stop.
He said, "Let me know when you're fulfilled."
Yeah, I'm happy to be there. First ad for Royal Rumble Pitch Black Mac reveal sponsor. The Mountain Dew Pitch Black match is coming from WWE.
Fuck.
Verified.
Oh, that's yeah.
Oh my god, how?
That's the demon entrance
I'm
right there.
telling
with
you,
the Beyblades? Is this Triple H's new thing where he just has a match that's gonna be weirdly sponsored by something? Isaac, I am sorry, dude.
Don't be. It's so ridiculous. But I'm like, that's what it is.
I was like,
It's
dude, you
a
got
Mountain
way
Dew-
too baked. You were
Mountain
like
Dew
half
Pitch
asleep.
Black, bro. 100%.
How are they going to be in pitch black?
Oh yeah, no, so good, so
Oh.
good. Anyway, I didn't realize who was in it. That actually makes it more interesting. Hopefully, there's plenty of Mountain Dew at ringside.
I hope there's no
Jerry
Mountain
the
Dew.
King. No, there's going to be plenty. They always have Mountain Dew on the table. Remember when like Diet Mountain Dew was the sponsor, and they always had like 16 bottles untouched on the table at all times.
Oh yeah, and they never touched them. Yeah,
they're like, yeah, this is great. This is great stuff. Speaking of great stuff that we never want to touch, we watched Fully Loaded 1998 in your house.
There's some stuff in there we want to touch.
Yeah, Sable's titties. Fresno, California, at the the Bell End Arena. A buy rate of 305,000 pay-per-view buys, 9,855 in attendance. July 26, 1998. Yeah, the next one's SummerSlam. We're leading into SummerSlam. All right.
SummerSlam.
This pay-per-view starts out with a cold open of Jerry the King Lawler creeping in Sable's dressing room, and her being like, "Come check out my tits," and he looked at her tits.
Like honestly, she was super into it. So
she was.
Yeah, it was great. He was like
his plan paid off.
Yeah, and cheers to that. I will drink to that. Going in and saying, "Hey, can I see your tits?" and her being like, "Yeah, look at my tits." If it works, it works, man.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Can't knock the hustle.
That's right.
So yeah, there's that, and then let's see, who do we have on commentary in this fucking shit show? It was the King and
JR and
JR and the
JR.
King.
Was that it? Right?
Yeah.
It was
And
just
we
the two
also
of
had
them.
the backstage guys too.
Yep. But then we had what's his name? Oh god, yeah, there was some fucking shit on this one. All right.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just jump into it. The first match was Val Venus against Tennessee, or Jeff Jarrett with Tennessee Lee, and then what's his name? The guy, oh fuck, what's his fucking name?
What guy?
The Mr.
The-
Miyagi fellow
the
was on
man-
commentary from Kai and Tai.
manager for Kai and Tai. Oh,
Jesus Christ, terrible. And they kept
I-
being
Isaac,
like,
you don't
tomorrow.
have Wiki up right now?
I do, but I don't have his name up there
Oh.
because it doesn't have it there, and I'm not like diving
Hold on,
that deep into it.
I got
Choppy
it.
choppy pee guy. Who
Yeah,
was that?
choppy
Yeah.
pee. Here we go. No, it doesn't even say.
I got it.
Part. Yeah, what was his
Uh,
name?
Yamaguchi-san.
Yeah, Yamaguchi-san. Kept talking about how he was gonna cut
Yeah.
off Val Venus's dick basically in the next episode.
Yeah, I mean, and
Raw.
that's what happened, man. They
Yeah.
they got him. They jumped him. They strung him up, and he had a fucking katana. And
Choppy.
this
Jerry
match
Lawler
was
spent the whole match talking about
unbearable.
fucking
It was-
Val Venus fucking Yamaguchi's sister
Yeah.
or wife.
Wife. Yeah,
The
yeah. He
whole-
goes,
the whole time.
ask your wife. Ask
Ask
your
your
wife about that.
wife.
And then Yamaguchi
tomorrow.
and he goes,
Tomorrow.
that did not happen. You know,
Not
I'll
happen,
I'll
not
show
happen,
you
tomorrow.
tomorrow. And let me tell you, Val Venus is about as good as what people thought he was back in the day, which is not bad, but definitely not.
This is his debut pay-per-view match.
Yeah, and Jeff Jarrett is as white bread, just Southern NWA, worker at this point.
Sean's favorite
is-
wrestler.
That
Jeez.
as you can get.
John loves
And
it.
they put on an okay match with unbearable commentary that the crowd does not care about to have a fucking roll up finish.
It was trash, dude.
Yeah,
Garbage.
I mean,
1
like,
star.
because
It wasn't like
it
the
wasn't
worst
really
thing I've ever-
garbage.
Yeah,
but,
it wasn't good.
I mean, it was a 1.5 from me. I don't think it's worthy of a 1.
I think you don't think it's worthy of a 1? It's a little bit more than that.
Like I said, a 1.5.
Isaac, you said 1, so I'm gonna split the difference and I'm gonna go at a 1.25. It's just I don't think it was a 1.5, but go a little bit more than a 1.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah, I mean, again, the payoff to this angle is Val Venus getting his penis chopped off with a
Yeah.
katana the next night. So
I mean, this was like a build for Raw instead of its own show.
Yeah,
it
pretty
really
much.
was. Which
How
is
was
like
the pay-per-views building for the freaking free show?
because
That's amazing.
that's where they made like more. They made a lot of money on advertising,
Yeah.
and they were in that war.
I mean,
So-
I said a couple times that this entire show felt like a just an absolute house show nonsense.
You okay, Isaac?
Yeah, I
into a
just
Raw.
looked at Meltzer's score. Sorry, there isn't obviously there's not a clusterfuck here, but no one is drinking. Meltzer liked this enough to give it 2.25.
What?
Wow.
What was he drinking?
I don't know, dude. The Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid.
Jesus. He must have
Man,
loved
he's
himself Val
big.
Venus.
Big Double J fan.
It wasn't even. It was 7 minutes and 45 seconds. Like, I mean, that's the one thing that saved this pay-per-view is that only one match went. Well, 2 matches went longer than 15 minutes, but those are the only ones that actually went longer than 8 or 9 minutes. Like nothing else was double digits.
Yeah.
The only thing that saved it was most of these matches were pretty short. Which brings us to D'Lo versus X-Pac, which was pretty fun, honestly. These
How
guys
how
fucking.
long was this?
This was like 8 minutes. 8 minutes 26 seconds.
How was
about
this
right.
not longer?
Because they're literally, dude.
This, I mean, I'm just
There's
saying. I mean,
what?
this.
There's 9
Nah,
matches,
Yeah.
including a bikini contest on this card.
they clustered everything in.
There's a
Yeah.
lot on this pay-per-view, and one of those matches is that fucking what is it, the 2 out of 3 falls, and then the the main event. And yeah,
Yeah.
there
I
was a
mean,
lot they could have cut and added on and had it be better.
yeah.
This was a good match.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just was short.
I mean, this was very much the WWF's answer to WCW cruiserweight matches at the time, right? This is like 8
Yes.
minutes, which is what WCW always does, unless it's the opening match. You know, it was just a well worked match. I actually liked the like the dual interference at the end. I liked how you know, China and DX were almost being the good guys for, you know, most of the match, and then you know, the Nation keeps interfering and blah blah blah, and then, you know, the DX ends up cheating to win, and, you know, I don't know, I kind of like the story, but it was super short, and nobody even cared about the European title at this point. So
You know who
like
did, though?
2.5.
You know who did care about the European title at
Um,
that point? Was Edge
D'Lo
sitting in
Brown.
the Edge sitting in the crowd watching after the match. Yeah, I think you're right. This match, I think it could have scored higher. I'd have been given a little more time. The finish was like kind of dumb, but like, yeah, you got big pops from The Rock getting involved and the Godfather getting involved, and yeah, 2.5.
I like it. The whole time I'm watching it, the only thing I could do is get the fucking One Night in China stuck in my mind. Like I couldn't stop it. My whole thing
So
is just
you
like
had
it's building.
yeah, your erection was building, exactly.
Yeah, to the point.
Yeah. So what's the problem there? That sounds great.
Yeah, it's you know, it's just a little weird. This is the wrong show, but well, the wrong part of the show, I guess you could say. Anyways, I'm gonna I'm gonna go with the 2.25. That sounds good for this
All right,
match.
I'm gonna
Would
drink
have
with
been a
you,
3,
Shane.
but
All right.
What's Meltzer rated?
Meltzer. Let's
he
see
gave
what
it
he
5
says.
stars.
What in the fuck is okay? This is another weird one from 1.25.
That's brutal.
It was better than the fucking
Brutal.
Val Venus match.
Way better. Way better work.
That's brutal,
Yeah.
Meltzer.
Yeah. At this point, I feel like they talked about how the Undertaker wasn't here. Like we were doing the same thing that they did on WCW's show, where it was Vince
Yeah.
McMahon. Is he going to show up? We got people outside, but there was the Undertaker, and we knew, yeah, he's actually going to show up because it's the Undertaker, and
They
it's
should have had a guy with the photo. Are you Taker?
yeah, special pass. You're like, where is he?
Where is he?
There's a car outside, but it's not a hearse. But we're gonna check in. It's black. It could be his car.
It's a fucking lowrider with like windows. You can clearly see who's in it. They run up. We need a photo ID,
my
you
God.
please.
Yeah, dude.
Are you
Mr.
Mr. Under?
Yeah, that was a
Undertaker?
weird. That was a weird thing, and I wonder if like he did have some sort of real travel issue, where like, because it was a really weird thing to have happen the way they build it. Like they had like a whole they had a whole segment like in ring about like bringing out the Brooklyn Brawler.
I mean, this
and-
was Vince Russo, WWF, right?
yeah, he was.
He hadn't
definitely-
left yet. So this is just a million ideas being thrown at a wall. Again, how can we generate interest for this show? Oh, maybe the Undertaker won't show up, but people know the Undertaker are gonna show up, but maybe he fucking won't.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. It's like I wonder.
It's his
about that
alliance with
one.
his brother Kane. Are you loyal to Kane, Undertaker?
Yeah, I wonder. I mean, that's a weird one. But yeah, you got Kevin Kelly and Tom Pritchard in the back, and they were Kevin Kelly was very worried.
Yeah.
And then they had another backstage segment with Bradshaw and Terry Funk. And Terry Funk's like, "Yeah, I'm going to retire after this match," and Yeah, it was a weird match with Bradshaw and Funk against Farouk and Scorpio, but
Like, what is
Bradshaw
this
got
doing on WWF?
yeah,
Like,
like on a pay-per-view at all, and like it was like, okay,
Yeah.
this is Terry Funk's last match in WWF.
this is
Okay.
third last
And
match already.
he got so like, yeah, Bradshaw got so mad at him. He got stormed off and got angry, and then yeah, they had a match, and the match was like, well, hey, yeah, fine. I mean, it wasn't anything that like
This
exciting.
this was terrible.
It
I mean,
wasn't
just
like it was
like,
what it was. It was only six, like a little over 6 minutes.
I mean, none of it made sense because they're
Yeah.
constantly talking about how Terry Funk and Too Cold Scorpio are like tag partners. And they go, yeah, well, he just decided to run with, his Texas buddy. And then I look at Too Cold Scorpio and Ron Simmons and I go, I wonder why they're teammates.
Because Scorpio decided to run with his black friend. You know.
Well, and then like once he laid out, yeah, and then once he like laid out like after the loss, and he lays out Funk, and Scorpio tries to help him, and he fucking gives him that clothesline from hell on the outside. That fucking dude, what a great clothesline! Absolutely killed Scorpio, and then hit Farouk with a chair.
Yeah.
And yeah, he stormed off all
Like,
butthurt because this old fucker who's his teammate is retiring. I mean, it's just dumb.
yeah. I
That
mean,
Stupid.
yeah,
like and it was weird seeing Jibble and Farouk fighting, like, to begin with. They never had a big breakup or anything. Like, it just never
Jibble.
happened.
yeah,
And like, what I remember, the match was fine. It was, hard hitting and pretty well worked. It was an interesting match to see just because of who was in it. But boy, did it make no sense being on this pay-per-view. But
no,
I don't
it was
feel,
well worked at least.
yeah, I mean, I don't feel like in good conscience I can give it more than what I gave the first match, um, by any means. So I'm gonna give it a 1.25.
Hmm. Um, wow, this I liked better than the first one because of the shit that sort of went down after it, and just the first match was just. I mean, for the first match of a pay per view, that's what you put on. Yeah, I'm gonna go 175 on this one.
Oh wow, that's a big jump, man. That's
Yeah,
almost
it
Yeah,
a
is.
two.
a whole 0.75 higher than the first one. But
Holy shit.
yeah, and I don't think that's unfair.
I'm in the Shane camp. I can't go higher than the opener because I don't think this was better than the opener. I'm gonna give it a 1, solid 1.
All right, wow, all right, well,
Jovan's strategy has been to tactically be 0.25 off of us, Isaac.
what was yours, Shane?
No, what did I say? 1.25.
125. Well, it's time for you to drink with David Meltzer.
Oh, at least Meltzer's finally sane. I mean,
Or you're agreeing with him and he's just wrong again. And
we were all
you're
within
losing it.
0.75 of each other, so I feel like we all,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. That's true. Well, after that, we had big man versus big man smacking into each other like fucking like two fighting walruses off the coast of fucking Antarctica or wherever they live, just
What Mark Henry
bashing into
best look like.
This
dude,
match seemed
Vader versus
dangerous.
Mark and Henry.
This match seemed like it really shouldn't have happened for somebody's safety. I'm not really sure who. Maybe it was the referee.
Mark Henry's for sure. Vader, I
Um,
can't believe Vader didn't kill him. Poor Vader. Jesus Christ, poor Vader.
I mean, Mark Henry was just bumping him around like a sack of potatoes.
It's a big man to bump.
And he just kept. There were so many botches in it, and it was just them smashing into each other. I mean, it really was like watching like the Nature Channel's Walrus
It was-
Hour, and them battling
what?
for territory or mates.
When Big E said meat slapping meat and kind of coined that term, this is the match he was referring to. I like big meat slapping meat. That was this.
Absolute meat slapping meat.
But it
I don't
was
know what there is
entertaining
to
as
say
hell.
about it.
I did not have I didn't have no fun with it. In fact, I had a ton of fun other than being frightened at a couple points.
Oh man, this
Um,
was hard. This was hard to watch.
This is
It
the
was
lowest one of the
bad.
night, right?
This
It's
was
got to be.
bad. Yeah,
oh man,
this was a solid. I'm gonna go 0.75. It was really bad.
1 star.
What?
0.75. Yeah.
I'm going half.
All right. Man, a quarter off. A quarter off. Let's see. Do you think Dave Meltzer went above 1?
No, there's no way.
No. He might have gave this one a
Even with
dud.
the Japan love, there's no
This
way.
this could totally be a dud.
Yeah, no, this is a half-star match. Jovan, you're drinking with Daddy Meltzer.
Damn right.
Yeah, Mark Henry won, by the way.
Oh,
that
forgot about that.
yeah, on the weirdest. It was so weird. He hit like a really badass power slam, and then sort of like looked like he was gonna go for the cover. And it was like, oh shit, I got to splash him, and then he splashed him. And
Then
then
for
he
some
covered
reason he
him.
took his titties out, and he was just all
Yeah.
bare chested.
Hey, to show off the goods.
Yeah.
Big peacock.
Yeah. Then they do the whole like they do a quick shot of the heart dungeon or whatever, and then they do the whole angle with fucking Mankind and Kane and all that bullshit, yada yada,
And that
and Road
takes
Dogg and forever,
Dude,
and they
why
Billy
didn't
Gunn
we?
and Road Dogg and
Why didn't we ever get the
Slaughter.
heart dungeon in the game?
Yeah, they're just like in real quick. They're just setting up for a fucking match on Raw again. They're taking up all this fucking pay-per-view time with the New Age Outlaws cutting a fucking promo for Raw. And anyways, the Hart Family Dungeon would have been sweet.
Right? That would have been cool. Then we got Jesus Christ. We got Precious Paul Ellering with the DOA versus LOD 2000. I don't even remember this match, honestly. This is the most forgettable match of the night.
It had one of the white guys in the nation.
Oh, and Draws. Jesus Christ, right? Is he in there yet or no? No, he wasn't in the picture yet.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I think like it's time to admit something. And that's that the Road Warriors /
LOD.
LOD are just not very good. Like at all.
That's
I mean like especially around this point, Isaac, in all of these in all of these pay-per-view matches that we watched, name one performance from them that you can remember.
No, at this point in their career, you're right. They're not that good.
They should have stopped.
But at their prime, they were great. They were always great. In the Devastation or the Doomsday device,
yeah, I mean,
JR
it's a great
JR called it the Devastation device. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, the Doomsday. I mean, they were great. But yeah, this match sucked. DOA won because they did the switch, the identical twin gimmick, the fucking twin
magic.
Yeah, the Bella finish.
Yeah, goddamn. I don't remember anything about it.
I don't
was
either.
bad. 0.25. It was that bad where it's just like, yeah, who cares?
I don't remember anything exceptionally bad about. You know what? No, I'm gonna give it a 0.252 just to see if we can get a clusterfuck.
0.25. What do we got, Meltzer?
He gave it a 1. No.
Yeah, clusterfuck, gentlemen.
Salud. Good thing I'm already low. Fuck.
Yeah, bro, I got like this much beer left. I'm so excited.
Woo!
Oh, damn it.
That brings us to the dungeon match. Submission rules.
It's crazy.
Dan Severn, guest ref, Owen Hart, Ken Shamrock. This is probably the most memorable match on the pay-per-view.
I know you like this
match.
Yeah, this match.
I like this match.
This match is great. I mean, it was weird as hell the way they shot it, but like it was like the first shot of fucking Ken Shamrock at the top of the stairs is fucking badass.
I
and
just
just
like the idea of him walking through the front door and Stu and his wife,
Helen,
yeah, Helen,
Stu and Helen,
just
yeah.
sitting on the couch watching their programs. Oh, Ken,
Well, I
he's
just
waiting
like.
for you in the basement.
I also like the idea of it being like it's probably really cold. So we like change. Like, can I change in your bathroom? He's changing into
Yeah.
his.
Should
But
put on a singlet.
Dude, they shot it at like 1 in the afternoon. The sun is so fucking bright out.
Yep.
but the
But
idea of them doing something in the dungeon and like getting to see that space in that way is wild because like you watch and you're like, Jesus Christ, there's no ropes.
Nope.
Like you know why, like you can understand why they're like like Brett is such a technical like mat wrestler because he's
There
not
was no
doing
ring
any
post.
yeah, that's all they're
yeah,
doing. It's like, wrestling has changed so much. Like, can you
yeah,
imagine
yeah,
Yeah.
being like, yeah, I trained to be a wrestler and we're like, oh, I trained in the basement with no ropes and like you're
There's
like,
no
well, how do
flippy
you
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
how,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
how do
You
you
know,
run,
mats.
how do you run the ropes? It's wild. Like
Yeah,
it's crazy, but at the same time, like Jesus Christ, if you want to be like a good grappler, like yeah, that's what you need. And getting to see that match, just like in that context, getting to see Owen like given something that's like interesting to do. Yeah, it was great. It was a lot of fun. They beat the shit out of each other. Um, Kicked Dan Severin in the face, and then he knocked Shamrock out with what the dumbbell or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, and basically, yeah, what he fucking put a cross face on him.
yeah, and he died. And then
Yeah,
no, no, and then
died.
he picked Ken's hand up and tapped for him.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. And yeah, and Severin sort of woke up and was like, "Oh shit, he's tapping out." And yeah, it was a
Yeah.
good finish to it. Like honestly, like it made
How long was this?
again
I think it was
not. It
like
was like
six,
under
7 minutes.
9 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't very long, but it was good.
Uh oh my god, not even. It was 4 minutes 46
Oh
seconds.
shit.
Wow.
Maybe it wasn't that good.
Well, I mean, we're talking about it memorably. They beat the shit out of
Yeah,
each other,
yeah.
and
No, I mean
But
it
there's
was a
no
really
rain.
cool. It was a really cool look at 1998's version of a cinematic match, which again we got a lot of in 2018 to 2021 or so, especially in 2020.
2020. Oh my god,
Um,
the worst year of
um,
wrestling
I
ever.
think they did a pretty good job of exploring the little bit of room that they had. They did the weight wall, they did the regular walls, they did some swingy shit. Yeah, I mean it was super memorable, honestly, and it was a breath of fresh air on this show. I like it enough to give it a 3. Jovan, what are your thoughts?
You know what? And my whole feelings, dude, is exactly like you said. I would have loved this to be put into the video game. This should have been an instant, duh, let's make this our next fucking backstage place. But a 3 to me is a little high because I don't we have what, two actual matches after this. Um and I don't go above 4 on anything on this card. I
Sure.
think my highest is a 3.5. So on that logic alone, I'm going to give this a 2.5. But it was better than anything that had come on before it. Easily better than anything that had come on before.
Ooh. Well, now I'm in an interesting position, right? Do I continue with most of the format for the night and go 275, which I have been leaning towards? Do I agree with one of you just so I can drink a little more? I don't know.
Trust the format.
Honestly, man, this
If
shit.
if he's gonna do that, he's gonna agree to drink with me, so you're safe regardless.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, no, I'm gonna skew higher on this one than lower because this was a really enjoyable match, and I'm sitting here thinking like if it was 8 minutes, if it was 10 minutes, would it have been and it would have been good? I don't think so.
Mm-mm.
I think the
It was
fact
it was
that
a
it
good time.
was under 5 minutes is what made it good, and yeah, I think 3 stars is right because ultimately what is it if what are we rating if did we enjoy it or not, and I enjoyed it, and it's a match that that we seen finally sort of recreated in the fight pit matches, but like this
You
is
okay,
like a
Shane?
very special one. So yeah, 3. I'm drinking with Shane.
He's
Well, we
drinking
might
with
be
me.
drinking with Meltzer too. We'll see. Yeah, we're drinking with Meltzer too.
Fuck.
Save the cluster.
Yeah, you did. All right. All right. Well, following that,
And it's
we
Oh, are
went.
we rating the bikini?
That's not next though.
Oh, okay.
But we can rate it however you want to.
I'm gonna
do
be
it. But
honest.
Meltzer
I straight up skipped it because I didn't want to watch it. So
Meltzer didn't rate it. So
Oh, okay.
next
So
up
we
we have
have
The Rock versus Triple H in a 2 out of 3 falls for the Intercontinental Champion. Rock coming in as the champion. Triple H with China. This honestly, when I first looked at the card and I saw this was a 30-minute time limit draw, I was like, "Fuck, this is gonna drag." This match went by really quick in my book.
yeah.
Am I crazy in that it didn't drag at all?
I'm a rock
I
mark.
I feel like it was a little long, but also
Okay.
if they're gonna center this match around, I mean this card around this match, like I get it, right? Because you're gonna do the time limit thing, so they're gonna have to go that long. It's not like they just chose to make it this long because they did. There was, they chose to do the stipulation. But I mean that's just a little complaint. I mean there were just a couple of spots where I was like, man, ugh.
Yeah, I mean,
A
honestly,
little faster.
yeah, I was surprised like how well it worked for
Like
what it was. I
I think
thought it was going to be a
25
lot
minutes would have
longer.
been perfect.
I mean,
Yeah,
we
But I
saw
mean,
the full DX, the full nation.
yeah, there was so many like run-ins that happened. There was so much shit going on that it never felt like, to me at least, that it was dragging. It like was a
Mm.
really well-paced match, and yeah, surprisingly, damn, dude, someone breaking in. Oh man,
holy shit.
or UPS man knocked the
I think it's
dildo
Amazon.
deliveries. Yeah. But yeah, like this match really like, again, I was surprised, and honestly, this is the best match of the night. On paper it should have been, and it ended up being the best match of the night. Yeah. You go do your thing. We'll keep talking. Um
Yeah,
yeah,
no. I
did he
mean,
get more Papa John's? What do you think?
probably. I think so. He probably. I mean, I told him about those Papa bites,
Oh
so he's
yeah, those
probably
like
getting some of
Papa
the.
bites.
They've got like a.
The Papa
Oh
Zone.
no. That's the
That's
papadilla. The
that's what he
papadilla. That's
wants.
just like the small pizza folded over to kind of be like a sandwich, even though it's just a folded over pizza.
Which is the
Um,
dumbest shit, because like that's
Dude,
the
it's
shit
so
that
fucking dumb, and nobody understands why I'm so mad at it.
it's just dumb. It's
Had it
what
what?
happens when your pizza delivery guy is sloppy and the pizza comes folded over, and they're like, no,
Yeah.
that's
Then
a
you end up with a
pizzadilla.
papadilla.
It's a
Um,
papadilla, dude.
Why you guys are
Um,
hating on the papadilla? Good shit.
um,
just buy
I'll
the
tell
small
you,
pizza and fold it yourself, homie. Save some money.
Where's Wade at? Wade, I need you in the comments. Back me
I
up.
like I
um,
said, I feel like this match could have been like 5 minutes shorter. But again, I mean, at this time with these guys, maybe that pace would have been just too fast to work for them. I mean, like respectfully, obviously they work better this time than I did. But they're not Kenny Omega and Ricochet going 100 miles an hour, for 30 straight minutes. It's just not, it's not the work rate at the time, especially
Right.
in the States. I mean, yeah, they told a fun story. The 30-minute time limit, I think, in the context of the match is a cop out and kind of sucks. But in the course of their rivalry, I think it sets up obviously for more matches. It accomplishes what it needs to. I like enough to give it a 3.5.
ooh,
I like it.
yeah, that's where my head was going, and now I'm nervous to do that.
That's where I'm thinking
No,
too.
oh fuck.
Oh no.
3.5s everywhere, guys.
Oh, yep.
Yeah. What's
3.5.
Meltzer say?
God
That's
damn
what
it.
that's what Meltzer says.
I
Where's
don't
my?
know.
Hold on.
I'm filling my shot glass now because I'm drinking either way.
Oh, he's running away.
It's like, oh shit, I
Uh,
lost my connection. Oh
I'm
no.
still here. I'm still here. I'm just
All
digging through a
right.
box
We
of
all
goodies.
said 3.5. Oh my goodness, we were saved.
Why? What did he give it?
3.25. But we'll drink
Yes.
Oh.
together, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on. I'm coming. I swear.
Ooh, he's just breathing hard.
I was gonna say Jovan's breathing super heavy into the mic, saying he's coming, digging in
Sounds like my
something.
Saturday night.
Yeah, wow, 3.25 on that. So that
I
leads
don't know
us.
why it was such a great match, dude, and it leads to the epic Rocky Triple H ladder match at freaking SummerSlam. So it
I
should
just
have
Which
been
don't.
is
more.
I just don't think that The Rock, especially at this point, is the performer he needs to be to elevate this to like a 4. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
he's got all of
And
the
neither is
charisma,
Triple
but
H.
no, yeah, I mean, with Triple H is a lot closer, right?
Well, I think, yeah, I
I
think
think
At least to end
they both hit
product.
their stride
they
at
both
the
have their
same time.
strong points and they both have their
I mean, they both hit
weaknesses.
their stride right after this feud, really. I mean, that's
Yeah,
what catapulted
Yeah.
both of them.
Yeah.
because I mean, after this
Well,
DX really takes off, and The Rock does the whole corporate thing too, Alpha
Yeah.
I
Nation.
think the
So
thing that really launches Triple H was Mankind. I don't think
yeah,
Triple H is Triple H without Mankind.
without Cactus Jack.
Yeah, I think that
I mean, yeah, Cactus Jack showing up for that match and putting on an absolute classic. I can't wait
Mhm.
to watch that one. That one's
Yeah,
coming up
that'll
soon.
be that should
Yep.
there's going to be a lot of stuff that in the next it's going to be fun. But yeah, that was good. We got the bikini contest. I
Who
mean,
won that one, Isaac?
oh man, we did.
That's right.
We did.
I
Oh
give it
yeah,
a half pass to Freckle.
Sable came out and she took off her thing and she had a sweater on and she said, "Mr. McMahon said that I had to be conservative, but I don't think that you all are here to see conservative." And everyone said,
Yeah.
"No, we're not here to see conservative." And then she took it off, and Jerry
And
Lawler
then
did the most amazing thing ever. I mean, literally, like, say what you want about this segment, say what you want. Jerry Lawler jumping up and down, bouncing around because he saw her boobs is
having
still
convulsions.
one of the no. I mean, it's an incredible visual
I
moment.
mean, and this is the
It's
second
so
time he's
dumb,
seen them on this day, right?
and it's
Yeah,
Hell,
it
so
he could
wasn't
have
dumb.
even
seen
like
them
the
God
even
first
damn.
more.
time.
I
Yeah, I
love
mean,
that moment so much.
he's like a reborn
It's
Christian.
ridiculous.
You
Yeah.
just and then there's two girls in the front, two little girls right there, front row. While this is going on, and they're just like,
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know what you guys want to. You obviously don't want to rate it
no.
without a stars, but I'll
No.
rate it I'll rate it a 38 special. Okay. And
See
that
what you
leads
did there.
us. Yeah, because that's her boobie size. That leads us to our main event. Undertaker is actually here. They announced it. They said, "Yeah, he's here." So, oh my God, surprise, surprise. Good Lord. He's here. They're about to start the match between Stone Cold and Undertaker versus Kane and Mankind. And for some reason, Dustin Runnels is in the ring and he says that the Lord Jesus wants to do stuff with his butt, and that you shouldn't be into Satan and things and stuff and Jesus and stuff. And
Dude,
you know,
he
he
would have
has
been so good for the Right to Censor group. Like seeing him there, I'm like,
he's
that's a
good at
missed opportunity.
Dustin. Like, man, if you think about the how much talent that motherfucker has in his little finger
Yeah,
and how fucked up he was on everything at that point in his career, just like the poor guy, like, yeah, he was just on every drug. If he had been together during his career, I mean, he could have done anything. Look what he did with Gold Dust,
yeah.
the
He was
most ridiculous character ever. And
he was willing to get implants for Gold Dust.
he got into the Hall of Fame with that shit, you
Yeah,
know?
he did. Did he? Is he a
So
Hall of Famer?
isn't Dustin a Hall of Famer? Isn't Gold Dust?
I
Is
don't
he
think
not?
he
Tell me
is.
no, he is not.
I don't think he is. No.
That is a crime against wrestling.
But then he also left the WWE, so it's going to be even longer for them to forgive him.
No way. It's not Vince. Well, maybe it is Vince making that call still.
I
don't
mean,
even know.
it only exists in his mind, so
Yeah, kind of, but it's still like a WWE. Like, I mean, they make money off of the thing
Yeah.
still with the branding, etc.
But anyways,
So
yeah, this match, it sucked, baby. This
Yeah,
was
we
this was a WCW main event, like to
yeah,
its
this
core.
was the
Yeah.
drizzling shits considering
What
it
they put on
had
before.
and it had fucking some of our favorite wrestlers in it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
Austin,
Taker,
Mankind,
Kane. These
I
are
mean,
Kama.
it's
giants.
just four guys just banging into each other. Nothing's happening.
For no
I don't
reason
even who
thrown
won.
together.
I can't. Yeah, I can't
Taker and
remember.
Stone Cold
Taker
won,
and
and
Stone Cold won.
they're the new tag team champions. It makes
Oh,
no
yeah.
sense. It was just one of those things. It was like, just let's just
I
do
think
it. It was
Taker was
It's one
double
of those.
champion then.
It's one of those Vince
Uh,
Russo
it
things,
was
man.
very.
Oh, what can we do
Russo.
to drum up interest? Oh, we can have Stone Cold and the Undertaker become tag team champions.
But
why
they
would
hate
we do
each
that?
other.
They hate each other.
Yeah, they
But
hate each other. So when they lose the belts, their feud will be even hotter, McMahon. I'm telling you.
Yeah, bro,
Bro,
fucking telling you,
bro.
Listen to me. Yeah, this was not very good at all.
Yeah, this was a WCW main event, like I said.
It was garbage.
Yeah, I would say
0.5.
Oh wow!
Oh, jeez.
Damn.
Yeah,
All right,
this
that
match.
was harder than I was gonna go.
I'm
I was
gonna at least
go-
give respect to some of the guys in it. Fuck, Shane went straight for the jugular.
Yeah, bro. I'm going 1.5. Because it
I-
was because I was entertained more than a lot of the other shit on the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I'm
Because
going
of all
a solid,
the shenanigans involved.
I'm going a solid 1. I'm not gonna go
Okay.
1.5, but I'll give it a 1.
Well, let's see what Daddy Meltzer gave it.
He gave it 5 stars.
No, holy shit! Wait,
You give it a
hold on
dud?
second. No, this was his second highest rated match, or third highest. Sorry, third highest of the night. 2.75. He gave it.
Oh,
Ugh,
He enjoyed the hell out of that.
why?
man, I wouldn't say
I don't
enjoyed the
know.
hell out of, but I
He-
mean,
no, he
relative to
really-
me, sure.
I mean, enjoyed the hell out of it. Yeah, that show sucked. Don't watch it. That's
Yeah,
my
there's no
advice.
there's no reason other than the
Puppies.
Yeah,
well,
which you
no,
can
no,
see. No, that's
no,
that's it.
the Hard Dungeon match is the reason to watch
Okay,
it.
yeah,
The 2
that
out of
is-
3
yeah.
falls match, even though it is better,
Go look
is
at the titties,
skippable.
though.
I mean,
And I'll be honest. Like as
you can
hot as
just
Sable
find better
was at that point
pictures of
with her
Sable's
body.
titties on Google at this
I know,
point, man.
but it's more
But
about
it's-
Jacqueline.
Yeah, Jacqueline. Yeah.
That
So-
shit right there.
Chocolate milk right there, Shane.
Dude, I'm
Nah.
telling you, I don't want to sound un PC, but I've got fever
Oh
of
no!
the jungle.
Oh god!
You know, like the mosquito bite fever. No, this pay per view sucked. Do we want to watch WCW or do we want to watch NXT next?
Jovan, decision, go.
Oh man, I chose WWE this time.
Yeah, so Shane,
Yeah,
what do you
yeah,
got?
so
Shane's gonna
Shane.
pick NXT because he loves the NXT.
No, I'm gonna go WCW because I think it's funnier.
WCW. All right, let's see what
Shabani
we
picked
got here.
WCW.
WCW 1998 pay-per-views. Let's see what we got coming up.
What are our ratings overall for the show? While you're getting that together, Isaac.
Oof. 1.5.
1.5 is very
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah, I think that's about as much as you can go, man.
Well, we just watched the Slamboree.
Yes, we did.
So the next one is going to be 1998's WCW's Great American Bash.
Oh, the
All
bash. That means
So we've
Sting's
got-
in the main event.
It looks like we got Booker T versus Chris Benoit.
Oh yeah.
Perry Saturn versus Chris Canyon, Jericho and Malenko, Juventud versus Reese, Chavo versus Eddie Guerrero, Booker T versus Fit Finley, Goldberg versus Conan, Hulk
How's
Hogan
it-
and Brett versus Randy Savage and Roddy Piper.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what we
God.
just watched on this
Yeah.
show.
No, this is
Well, I mean,
Great American Bash.
there's
They did it
5 maybe
twice
good
then.
matches.
Yeah.
And it looks like Sting and the Giant. Oh, and then
Are you good?
Are you
Yeah,
having
no,
issues?
the way that I'm reading the thing I'm reading this on is it's written very weird, and I don't want to do
Well,
spoilers. So,
that's
but
fine.
yes, that's the show. Great American Bash. Those are some of the matches. We're
So,
gonna
so
we're
did
gonna
I
have a
hear
lot
you
of
say
fun.
that Booker T was in there twice? Once against Benoit and once against uh Finley?
Booker T versus Fit Finley. Who's fighting Benoit? Chris Benoit. Yes, looks like it.
Okay.
Looks like it. Well, we will see. I don't know what's
Wait,
going to
no,
happen.
we watched that, didn't we?
No, this. Well, let me hold on a second.
All right,
Great.
hey, bye guys. We'll figure this out. We'll see you next week.
Yeah,
We
Probably
Great
love
American.
y'all.
CW something or
Great
another.
American.
Goodbye.
No, yeah, we're good. That's it. Oh yeah, did you end it? No, you didn't end it.
No, nobody ended it. We're just here to
Yeah,
say
you
like,
you just said goodbye, and you
he
thought
just
the
said
power of your
goodbye.
voice would do it.